I'd like to invite forward Mr. C.K. Birla, who's a very proud man today. He's going to, of course, be talking to you all and then going to be going into the reveal. But first, sir, please address the gathering. Good evening.
Good evening and a very warm welcome to all of you over here today. It's a very proud moment for us and for me especially. I don't know much about the history, but as I understand, my grandfather bought this company sometime maybe just before I was born, or at that time. The company is, I didn't realize, it's 60 years since its existence. The product, the name has changed, the company, but Orient has been there for, I think, 60 years, or maybe slightly less than that. What we decided is that over this journey, we were a single product company, and now over the years we have evolved into mainly a household product company. We have added products over the years, and we will continue to add more as the time goes in the future. So basically our idea is that we want to be not exactly a one-stop shop, but yes, for a home consumer durables and for home appliances, or for home other products that are required in the home, we want to make this a company which will provide for most of the solutions which are required in a home. So then we decided that we are known as Orient fans. Then we started getting to be known as PSPO. People forgot Orient. We said we must do something. We are not fans anymore. Everyone still talks of Orient fans. So we decided that by doing this, we need to do something, and we came up that it should be Orient Electricals. In this journey of Orient Electricals, I must say that this has been a successful journey, and we're all possible because of all of you over here today, and many more that are there in the field. I'm very proud that we have such a great network. In fact, I still remember one very big American company got very excited working with us. And one of the main reasons they said is, oh, you have such a huge network. I think this is the company we would like to work with. Finally, we couldn't work with them because the pricing wasn't right for the product they wanted to launch. But this is one of the biggest strengths that we have. And I'm sure that with this brand that we're going to unveil today, we will even encourage and we will make it even stronger. And we will have a tremendous future, a tremendous growth, and I think a very exciting journey as we move ahead. So ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a very successful journey in the times to come. Successful it will be for all of us, and I think let's move ahead on that. Thank you.
Thank you. Please stand here on the dais. As I invite forward Mrs. Amita Birla, please join me here on the dais. Welcome to you. All right then, ladies and gentlemen, what time is it? What time? It is time to change. Yes, that time it is. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for your eyes only, for the very first time, here comes the new, the changed Orient. Take a look. So, please tap the tab and set the ball rolling.
Orient Electricals, a C.K. Birla Group company, a trusted brand in the Indian fan industry, winning the hearts of millions of customers in India and abroad for over 60 years, is known for its innovation and excellence, consistent performance, and energy-efficient products. Orient, India's largest manufacturer and exporter of fans, looked at illuminating the world through GLS, FTL, CFL, LED, and luminaires, striving to be an intimate part of everyone's life. Orient introduced home appliances, reaching out to consumers with over 1 lakh retail outlets across the country. The Star Performer Award from EEPC for export of fans. Evolution. Generation Next. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Orient, looking forward into the future in its new avatar for the next generation. Aiming for smart home solutions, integrated lifestyle home solutions. Orient Electric, switch to smart. Innovation is what Orient believes in. Achieving new breakthroughs by using technology. Aesthetically designed. Controlling appliances through devices. Intelligent load balancing. Focus on LED-based solutions. Integrated and functional devices. Welcome to a world of smart lifestyle home solutions. With Orient Electric, switch to smart. A transformation for the future-ready home. Orient.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know what? Keep that applause going. Keep that applause going. Because this is the brand new avatar of Orient, Orient Electric. We are switching to smart because the next generation is smart, period. To tell you more about the new strategic direction that Orient Electric is going to take, Mr. Manoj Verma will now step forward and lead the way. Mr. Manoj Verma, once again, it's all yours.
It all started, as Mr. Birla said, around 60 years ago. It was a journey that started with the manufacturing and selling of electric fans. We started selling them in India, and then we crossed the borders of the country and took it to the world around. And while we did that over the last almost 6 decades, we successfully managed to make a position for ourselves in the minds of our consumers. And that brought us to a stage where we felt we should start working on products that can connect with the consumers even larger than just confining ourselves to electric fans. And that's when we made our foray into lighting. And a little later than that, we entered into the sphere of home appliances. The objective was to create a much larger connect, to have a much larger mind share of our consumer in his or her lifestyle. And while we did that, we realized that the 3 businesses were operating as 3 verticals, and what the need was to have a common thread cutting across the businesses that we were in, so as to multiply the effect of the strength that we had brought to the table for the brand, for the business, and in the minds of our consumers. When we embarked upon this journey about 8 months ago, we said we had to first understand what is happening out there. So we did a lot of research which entailed talking to a lot of consumers, a couple of thousand consumers across the country we talked to. We tried to understand what is it that they expected out of their lifestyle, how is it their lifestyle was changing, and what is it that this brand could do and bring to the table that it could create a better connect. We did this understanding, we did the churning back home, and we finally felt But one thing that came out very clear was that the emerging generation, or if we call it the Gen Next, is much smarter, if I use one expression. And in that expression of being smarter, come in the traits of a generation which is far more aware, far more action-oriented, far more vibrant, far more demanding. Coupled to these pluses, there was a flip side that the emerging generation was saddled with a paucity of time because life was much, much faster. And that is what led to our then working along with the creative team and the design team to evolve a new identity for ourselves, wherein we would have one unified brand across the businesses that we would transact business in and connect with the consumer, and at the same time create a platform which could enable us to connect better with what is going to happen tomorrow. We have worked in the back end with our R&D and with our design teams. We have worked on creating products and solutions which will talk the language of the emerging generation, which will talk the language of tomorrow. And along with the creative team, we have evolved a 360-degree communication campaign which rolls out after this event today. Maybe many of you, while driving back home, might already see the new avatar of Orient on the streets of Delhi. We fixed ourselves with one objective. Whatever we do, whether it is in our product, whether it is in our service, whether it is in the marketplace, or whether it is in our communication, we will want to stand for being a brand which enables the consumer of today and going forward tomorrow to switch to smart, because the fact is that the next generation is smart. And that is how the entire new identity came about, and that is how the new logo and the new tagline of Switch to Smart got created. If I talk a little about the logo color, we said if the generation, if the market out there is far more active, far more agile, far more aware, far more smarter, we finally, out of the complete scan, we identified orange to be the color which connects with the sensations of being humane, which is what is a clear value of the group. It connects with joy, it connects with action, and above all, it connects with technology. And that is why we decided the color orange as our logo color. We said we have been Orient Electricals, and if we have to be seen as a technology creator and a solution creator and a solution provider, we use the word electric because, again, electric connotes action, vibrance, high-tech, and joy. And that is why we said we would transform and change our name from Orient Electricals to Orient Electric, and the color orange. If you see the logo, it's basically O-N-E. But if you see in creating the O-N-E, we have created in the logo a rounded opening, which is basically to communicate we are an organization belonging to a group which believes transparency, which believes and practices honesty, and which believes in connecting with the consumers at large. So that, for you ladies and gentlemen, was the basic philosophy and the theme behind what we were able to create, unveiled in front of you. And I hope we are successful in connecting with the consumers of tomorrow and take this business to its right destination. Thank you.